We're here in, where are we? San Alfonoso,
Yeah, Long Branch,
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
And so, what kind of job did Mom have when you met
She was
her?
an estimator, and she was the secretary, executive secretary for the manager of Rex Conveyor Belt Company.
And so, what do you mean by an estimator? What does an estimator do?
Well, she used to have to figure out the cost of different major jobs, like people who had, big jobs they needed these conveyor belts. And in order for them to get the right one, you have to have an estimator and to buy
How much product, how many hours,
Yeah.
how many employees can do X amount of work,
and also the machinery.
proper machinery
Yeah,
to order.
to convey all the whatever they have to do. As a matter of fact, like the Tappan Zee Bridge, they must have a lot of conveyor belts to bring all the supplies where they need it.
Mm-hmm.
They roll it, and they put it on the conveyor belts, and automatically it moves right up to the other end where they take the products out of it. They stop it and they take it out, and whatever it is that they're building.
So that one of the things that you were saying is that you always felt that Mom was a real New Yorker.
Oh yeah.
And that was part of her character, that was part of her nature.
Oh yeah.
And what kind of example would you give that kind of says that, a person is a New Yorker?
Well, you have to be in New York to understand that and answer that question. You have to have, it's like talking about the Jewish people. They have chutzpah. Now, that's inherent to their makeup. And Mom had a makeup of being a Manhattanite.
And so even though she wound up living in Phoenix, Arizona, in Salt Lake City, Utah, in Detroit, in Minnesota, and Chicago, and all of these other places, and then upstate New York, she retained that New York City, Manhattan quality.
Oh, yeah. That was inbred. You couldn't.
Would you define it as a sophistication?
No.
No. How do you define someone who has that?
That's sophistication, but she wouldn't be abreast or intelligent enough.
Street smart?
To carry on wherever she was, and to be herself. She had this inbred character that the same with her religion. She had this inbred Christian attitude and love. And you can't buy it. She was born and raised in it. And that was her. She loved God. She loved the Blessed Mother Mary. She prayed all the time. Very concerned mother with having the children taught religion, and made sure all the steps of being a Catholic were taken. given religious education. And the same thing with the inoculations of the physical requirements on each and every child. Before school, whatever, or at birth. She took care of all of that. I didn't. She did.
Okay.